Today I'm making a Printmaking Baren completely from scratch. A Baren is a tool you use to press your paper onto an inked block or linoleum plate to transfer the artwork. I'm starting by building a vacuum jig panel on one of my Airweights hold-down panels. First step is to apply a sheet of self-adhesive cover gasket onto the blank panel. I press it down as smoothly and as evenly as I can. I'm using dowel pins to align the jig with the vacuum panel underneath. This gives me a really consistent placement every time I use the jig. For the cutting, I'm using two tools. An Amana Tools Spektra coated 60-degree V groove bit, and an Amana Tools Spektra coated O-flute single flute end mill. My origin is set at the corner of the jig panel, with a top surface set as my Z0. The V-groove bit cuts just 1/100 of an inch into the panel, just enough to cut through the gasket and leave a shallow groove in the surface. In the end, I won't end up using much of the gasket material, mainly just the circles. So in future jigs, I'll probably only apply gasket where I actually need it. Next, I add a few reference lines so I can easily center my stock on the gasket. Then I switch over to the O-flute bit. This is what I use to cut the dowel holes and vacuum holes. I can't cut all the way through the panel or I'd break the vacuum seal on the panel below. So to get around this, I stack an MDF panel on top along with gasket and use longer dowels. That lets me cut all the way through without losing any vacuum. To keep everything organized, I also engrave a name and some identifying info on a spray-painted corner of the panel. And that completes the jig. In the next part, we're going to start cutting wood and shaping the Barens.